Hello. So I am going to walk you through the things that you need to do in order to publish your WeVideo. And I'm going to throw in a couple of things to look at, check for before you actually hit publish. And then I'll talk a little bit about once it's published and it's in Drive, what do you do then? Okay. So I'm going to log in to WeVideo with my Google account. And I will pull up my movie, which will just be my practice movie. And there are a couple of things to look for once it loads. Okay. So in your movie, when your movie's all said and done, remember that everything should be image-wise, everything is on your main line. In between all of your images and your slides, you should have transitions, which are found here. Here's that crossfade one that I mentioned that is, if you want to just have nice transitions, the crossfade is the, less messiest one that if you just add that one throughout, your movie will just look so much more polished than without that. You should have your music, you should have your voiceover. Hopefully you've watched your movie many times to make sure everything is good in terms of volume levels. You've checked your slides to make sure everything has been edited properly. So I can't impress that upon you enough that you need to make sure you've watched your video a couple of times. Have somebody else watch your video and use the rubric to make sure that they are seeing everything is done. Okay. All right. So once your video is done, you're going to go up here and you are going to click on the word publish. And the first thing that we need to do is fix the destination. It's always default set that it'll get published and be housed in WeVideo, obviously, but you can publish it to other places like we did for the PSA. So we want to publish it to Google Drive, so we need to click on that. And it might ask you you might get that dialog box that asks you to accept and allow WeVideo and Google Drive to talk, especially if you haven't published a video yet this year. So just hit the blue accept button if you get that message, and then it should kick you back over to here. The other thing I need you to look at is I need you to come over here, and of course mine is, I don't know if it's covered for you. You will look and notice, like my movie's only 9 seconds long, okay? But that's just because it's just a practice movie. So however long your movie is, I want you to look down here at available export time, okay? You only get 15 minutes of free exports. We have free accounts here. So if the number of minutes is less down here at available export, if it's less than how long your movie is, you can't export it, and you need to contact me immediately if that is the case. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If your available export time is less than the length of your movie, like let's say I only had 4 seconds left of available export time, I wouldn't be able to export my movie. So if that's the case, contact me ASAP so that we can talk about how we'll fix that. There is a fix, but you need to contact me and let me help you. So again, the length of your movie should be less than your available export time, okay, to make sure it all gets out okay. So once you've checked that, and you can name your movie if you want something else than what's in this box. That's up to you. So once all that's been checked and you're sure the Google Drive symbol is highlighted there, you can go down and publish your video. I'm going to publish mine only because it's very short, only 9 seconds it's going to eat up. So you'll get this screen. Now let's say you hit publish and you don't have time to sit here and watch it. It will continue to render. That's what it's doing here. It's rendering the movie. And WeVideo will continue to process and publish your movie even if you close it out and leave it. Okay? So don't worry about that. You don't have to sit here and watch it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to just show you, because I don't know if during this, my video is only 9 seconds, so I thought maybe it would process fairly quickly, and it might. But I'm going to take you over into my Google Drive. Now, your movie is going to show up in your drive in the area called My Drive. It's not going to show up in your 7th grade folder. Okay, you can't put it, you have to put it into your folder. Now, you will most likely see two kinds of files, and I'm going to see if I can, once you hit publish, it will, and again, Mrs. Fanning's drive is just a big old mess. I thought it would be there sort of early in my thing. But it doesn't help that my drive is a hot mess. You will see a file that has a blue symbol and the name of your movie. That is not your video file, okay? A video file will have either a little play symbol, or what it should have is you should be able to see the little video screen there. Okay, that's a movie and this is a movie. Okay, and that's how you can tell. If there's a blue symbol next to the name of your movie, that's your like WeVideo project file. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and check. It's still publishing. Once it gets into your drive, okay, once the movie shows up, your drive then has to process it. So if you see your movie and it looks like this, or it has a red symbol with a play button, that is your movie, okay? And it's probably going to be, it'll say MOV or it'll say MP4. If you hit play and it won't play and you get a message that says it's processing, that's normal, okay? Drive has to process the video as well before it will start to play. But the important thing is that you need to take that movie, and over here you can probably, you know, unfurl your folders and make sure that you drag that movie over into what would be your 7th grade language arts folder. Okay, I can't stress how important that is because once you put it on your site, if your movie is still sitting out here in Drive, it's private. So you need to move it over to make sure that it's shared properly and that it will be able to be played on your website. Jesus, is taking so long. Why is that? 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I wonder if there's a way to cancel it. Anyway, so once your movie's here, make sure you put it in your 7th grade folder, and then you can do the next step, which is going to your site, choosing your priority that you would like to display this project under. Make sure you have a 4th quarter page, and you're going to insert both your draft document and your movie. Okay, but again, make sure that you're inserting the correct things. And your draft document is housed in your classroom folder, so that should be shared properly. So yeah, so if you have any questions or any problems when you're publishing, oh look, there's my movie, it's published. So I'm going to go over here and refresh. I was going to say that shouldn't have taken so long. And I just want to see if those, and mine was called practice. So instead of searching through my long list here, I'm going to just go up here and search for it and see what comes up. Okay, so here is my movie. This is what I'm talking about. This is the video version of it, okay, because it's got the red sort of movie, you know, take two clapper thing, whatever that's called. I can never think of what it's called. And watch, if I open up my movie, oh, what happened to it? Oh, no, that's not it. That's weird. That's not my movie. I wonder why. That's strange. That's another Student's Truth movie. Well, anyway, it should be in here. I'm sorry, I'm like blathering on. Okay, so again, let me know if you have any trouble, and good luck.